of this. I have lots of crystals. Is this on video? You can have a shot of this if you want, or whatever. It's not. I'm just playing around here. Okay, we're on now, right?
We're on now.
All right. You want to shoot me right like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm Baba Ito. Okay. Sometimes people that know me a long time call me Abba. I'm sure that Donald Trump knows a lot about me now, and certainly I know a lot about him being from Philadelphia. And I went to school in Atlantic City, you know, when I was a child. So the only thing that I'm pissed off about with Donald is that he built his casino on top of, in the Italian neighborhood of Atlantic City on the boardwalk, over my pizza parlor place I'd always go to from Chelsea. And no more quarter slice pizzas. And luckily, I'm laughing because, Donald, this is really a message for you. And the world can see this because I'll be making more videos. I'm coming out with solutions, and I'm giving salvation. You are not giving salvation. You don't know how to give salvation, but I'm going to share it with you freely. And I left the format. I haven't been uploading for a long time. I've been out here as a homeless veteran for a year and a half. I haven't slept. I sit up. My storage is in this old van, and this place is a hell of a place. Santa Cruz is definitely an evil vortex, and probably the most evil vortex on Earth. I know this sounds funny, huh, Jimmy and Leon? You don't want to hear that, and neither does Donald, the great America. But you know what? 1 billion Muslims can't be wrong, Donald. More than 1 billion, maybe 1,500,000,000 that are saying that we in America is the great Satan or what have you. How can they all be wrong? But Donald's going to be right. I know who you work with, okay? And if you want me to deliver the Jews, because you want to be a Zionist, then you have to cooperate, and you will, because you're doing a good job. You're doing a very good job. The only problem I'm having that I see that you have, but you're moving towards the light and the church and the Messiah and Jesus and the light. As I said, I'll be behind you and support. You're learning, because the way you were raised, and I know the people that you know, some of them, how are you going to know unless you come into the streets or go into the middle of a war where you're getting bombed by some country for no reason at all, and you're poor on top of it, and you become a refugee, and half your family's dead, and who killed them all? Is it the great Satan? They say we're the great Satan, America, and you say we're the greatest country in the world. Well, I want to tell you something. You're not correct about that. We are far from the greatest country in the world. We could be the worst country in the world, actually, because the corporations that you are working with and are the head of are already ruined the world, and the chances of any hope left for humanity is very slim. So here's what we got to do. I had to make this video just for you, and Leon, of course, is going to listen to, and Jimmy and everything. I don't have time to write letters. I call the office. I don't have time to even do that. I'm so busy. They got me tied down here like in a black widow web. They cite you every 2 seconds. You got a ticket. You got to show up in court. They take you down. They take the house down. They're genocide the homeless for 30 years now here. I'm not too happy with Santa Cruz, and I want to see the police become a lot nicer and wake up. It's time for them to wake up and lighten up on their brothers in the streets, man. They're not on the sisters in the streets, are they? So where are you going to give the power to? Okay, I'm the power. So here's the thing. The system's going to go down one way or another. I left this message on the internet 10 times before I went off the internet because a tree fell down on top of where I lived, and I had no place to live anymore the next day. And then I really got screwed. Everybody grabbed everything, including the sheriff grabbed a car and stole it from me. Now they want me to give them $90, and I got just fix it. I'm tired of this crap, okay? I'm still in a good mood. You know what I mean? You think a big earthquake's not going to come in here? You better worry about the coastline, you know, because I can feel what's going to happen. And I warned you the day before the 6 hit. I warned the day before, and the fires that are coming, and all these problems. I have given warning for 30 years. No more time to give warning. I had to be patient. It's not my virtue. So I'm not 100%. Not even. Give all the credit to Jesus Christ, okay? Let him have the credit. I don't need any credit. I need to do my mission and my work. So my work is to you. You're lacking in spirituality. That's your problem. Simply uneducated spirit is your only problem. If you can only get that, I will give that to you. And I can lead you. Forget this nuclear ship. You got to be kidding me. Oh, you got it in the Persian Gulf already, or is it right next to Syria? Are you kidding me? You know, Putin's probably got 1,000 of those ships, and they're right outside here in the Pacific and the Atlantic, and they already have them. The nuclear energy has been here. I'm sure they've come through the tunnels with the Mexicans. You give them $50. I talked to a Mexican today. They'll bring us through a tunnel. You can have an attaché full of, and they have them they bought them for Putin from Chernobyl. So, you know, but they haven't blown us away yet. And all these threats and so forth. I'm upset. I can't deal with this anymore.
Well, Baba.
Yes.
Tell me what the good news is.
The good news is that he's getting this tape that's going out to the world. It's made for the president, the most powerful, supposedly, man on earth. He can do something, okay, better, much better. I want him, okay, bottom line, I asked him, stop the sanctions immediately on Iran. Stop bugging Iranians. They're not going to blow up Israel and Palestine with 100 million Arab Israelis, or 100,000 or 200,000 Israel, and right next door in Gaza. They're not going to do it. They're just not. But if you force them, you go ahead, you fire your little missile and wipe out their people, and they'll blow that. That's it. You're going for a third world war. I know it says in the Bible I wouldn't come out till after the third world war, but I'm giving you a break. I'm coming out. This is the third time. Got you together with Un Chan, North Korea. You like him now, but you can't continue to go for nuclear energy and war. I know you don't want it. I know you're a good man, and you're finding the love and all that. Find it, compassion, and I'll give you solutions and salvation as much as I can. But you have to stop the sanctions, and you need to get together with Rouhani in person and Ayatollah Khomeini, not nobody in between you, because Ayatollah Khomeini and Rouhani can teach you some of the things that you really need to know. Why are we all the way halfway around the world with all these army things that we're afraid they're going to do something?
All right, Baba, final thoughts.
I don't know. Right now, I'm just, the system here is evil as hell, and it's not getting better, okay? And God's wrath is upon us, and they're dealing with the Lord now. They're dealing with the Lord's power. So let them deal with it. This is called Armageddon. It's happening in many dimensions right now here and on Earth. Okay, that's all I can say for now. DMV sucks, man. Why they took my driver's license, there was no reason. Why I get stopped, written up for, and I don't do anything. There's no liberty or justice here. It's all criminal. It's all corrupt. And I know who runs in the families that run the police department. All of it's corrupt. And the people are corrupt. And they're losing God. They're losing life and truth. They sell their souls. Their souls are black. They're going to hell. Guess what? Hell? I'm the gatekeeper. And of heaven. I'm telling you. So you deal with me now, or you deal with me after. But you're going to deal with me, all of you, everyone, all humanity, at some point. Be good. Repent. Give your love. Come together already. Cohesion. It's not with a body. I wrote that poem. Only spirit and soul commence and cooperated with he who knows in God's image. And it was taken off the internet. I won the poetry contest. Nobody liked my poetry. 2 years in a row. I didn't put myself on the internet. So please, listen to me. Leon, why do you let in the kids? Oh my God, the way they're doing things. And they're proud, they're killing, and someone's going to replace them, and they're going to come and they're going to kill everything here. God's going to take care of it. Because now you're dealing with the Lord. the power of the Lord. It's so much more powerful than all their nuclear energy and their arms and planes. Come on, they want to see it more. They're going to see it more. It's time.
I'm gonna see it.
I'm begging. I'm trying to help while I'm still alive.
Thank you, Baba.
I'm trying. Man.
Thank you.
Sometimes I wonder why I gave so much love and time, and then what do the people show me? They forsake me here in Santa Cruz. They forsake me.
Well,
I'm the head of the church. I'm a reverend of the Malabar Rite. The beginning of Christianity was in East India.
mm-hmm.
And the disciples, it was Palestine before. All these disciples were Jewish, were from now called Palestine,
Okay.
except Paul.
And it was a joke.
That's the joke. They killed them all. That's not a joke. It's like he made it a statement. The head guy of the ISIS or what, and he's dead. All right, so what? Another mob hit, whatever, out there, whatever. Anybody, they finally got him. So someone will replace him. This is how. And ISIS, don't claim you got ISIS because Russia, Putin had ISIS, and everyone had it in control. And in comes the United States and bombs everything. And they were hitting even their own. They were hitting the people. And Bashar, what's he going to do? And his wife. We have a Republican Democrat parties here in division. They'll fight over it. Why do they expect Bashar, for example, who inherited the kingship, that they're going to all love him? They had a problem, and then we get involved, and then what? We send in, and then we pay off this one. I mean, come on, you want some more oil? Yeah, they got oil in Syria. Yeah, they got oil. You want Afghanistan? They got oil too, and they got gems. What are we doing over there? What are we doing to the people? What do we have to tell them what to do and how they should live and their religion? Why don't we just have all religions must come together under unity, under the one world?